Simone Manuel won 4 medals at the Rio Olympics, including gold in the 100-meter freestyle, becoming the first African-American woman to win an individual Olympic gold in swimming. And she took home the 4x100-meter medley relay as well. And with that, we say hello to Simone Manuel and all her medals. That's a good look.
Yeah.
I'd never take them off if it was me. I'd sleep in them, bathe in them, do chores in them.
Yeah.
You take them off, or you keep...
I definitely take them off. They clank together and they're pretty heavy, so...
But when you go out, you stunt on them, right?
No.
See? You're tired of being humble. This ain't the time for you to be humble. You making history?
I don't do anything with them.
Congratulations. I mean, like, has it all sunk in for you? Like, what are these moments that you're experiencing? This is your first time here. We're glad to have you. It's our pleasure, our honor. What are the moments that make you say, man, I might be kind of a big deal now?
Those moments would have to be when I'm talking to people like you, or just meeting someone and they come in, they're crying with tears in their eyes, and they say, you know that you're the first. And that's really humbling to me, because it's like, oh, wow, like, I don't sit back and really think about all that I've done because I've just been in it.
Yeah.
But it's been fun, and I'm enjoying it all.
So you haven't quite had a chance to stop and really process it yet? It hasn't quite sunk in, is what I'm hearing? It
hasn't quite sunk in. I've watched my race only one time after, and so I just haven't really thought about it too much, but I'm glad that it has so much of an impact on other people.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. It certainly had an impact on me and my family. But I understand you store those lovely medals in socks?
Yes.
Why socks? Why not a Crown Royal bag?
Well, because I'm traveling so much, and the boxes are kind of big, that I just wrap them up in socks and just stick them in fuzzy socks and keep them from scratching up.
Okay. Whatever it takes. They're your medals. You earned them.
Well, Katie Ledecky told me that I need to put them in socks, so she has plenty of medals, and so I was like, all right, I'll do it. And the more I've been traveling, the more I realized that it probably was the best thing.
Well, pretty soon you're not going to be able to have them all on you, around your neck. You have to have a case for them. You have to have a room for them.
Yes.
Speaking of people who need a room or a house for all their trophies, you had a chance to humble brag. You just met Serena Williams at the U.S. Open.
I did.
Why you didn't mention, you talking about life changing, you hanging out with Serena now. You on that level. How was that? That
was awesome. I loved watching her play, and she's been an inspiration to me for a long time. So just being able to meet with her and kind of joke around with her was a special moment for me.
Yeah. What did she say? Or do you even remember? Because I know when I meet famous people, it's just like I go blank, and I don't remember what they say. What did she say to you?
Well, she talked about she's good at Marco Polo and sharks and minnows, and she's good at swimming backstroke.
Okay.
I was kind of nervous.
Yeah.
The first time I met her was in the Olympic Village, and I asked for a picture, and I handed it to one of my friends, and I dropped my phone because my arm was shaking so much. So this time I was able to compose myself a little better.
So you were on the other side. Now people are nervous meeting you and crying when they meet you, so it's good to see both sides of it. You were an honorary coin toss captain at the Texans game. You're from Houston, Sugar Land. You were honorary coin toss captain. What was that like?
It was a lot of fun to just be in my hometown, kind of walk on the field and wave at everyone. And
you're a Texans fan, right?
Yes.
You say that because you have to say it? Come on, keep it real.
I mean, anytime they're playing, I'm going to cheer for them, but go Cardinal.
Go Cardinal. Oh, no. Who's your NFL squad?
Well, my family's from New Orleans, so that's all I'm going to say.
Good way to handle it. Good way to handle it. No, we have a lot of connections, including roots in New Orleans, though. But no, I'm just messing. I know how that is.
Yeah.
Saints fans and Texans fans have an interesting relationship, even though New Orleans and Houston are sister cities. Speaking of Go Cardinal, so you're going back for your junior year this fall at Stanford. What do you think it's going to be like going back on campus, given everything that's happened for you this summer?
I'm not sure what it's going to be like. I'm just going to go back and do things as normal as possible. I have class. I still have, I'm still a part of the swim team, so I'm really excited for that experience. I definitely think it's going to be different coming off the Olympics, but I'm going to try to mix in with the rest of the Stanford students.
You had better not pay for anything again. Anything. I
have to.
No, come on now. Like, not after what you brought this country and the honor and the pride that you brought to a lot of people. Of course, in particular, the African American community becoming the first black woman to win an individual swimming Olympic medal. I think I've seen you in several interviews say that, you appreciate the inspiration that you are, but you also want to be known as Simone the swimmer, not Simone, the black swimmer. How are you balancing those two very subtle yet significant differences?
I think internally I'm really balancing it just because, I mean, I swim for myself and I love it and I enjoy it. And, but on the other side, I do know that it has brought a lot to the sport of swimming and has inspired so many people. And with that, I just kind of want people to join the sport of swimming because we have so much more that we need to accomplish in that sport to see more of us, not just me, Simone, the black swimmer. And so just hopefully what I've done can get more people into the sport because it's a life-saving skill.
One that I don't possess. And it was a couple of, that's why it resonated with me and a lot of people for a number of reasons. Like the next day, you know, we led this show with the story and, you know, talking about it, and people notice that watch it, I've talked to, I don't know how to swim yet. I'm not proud of that, but I had that complicated relationship with water, no access to a pool. Blessed enough to have a pool at my house now, and my daughter, she getting a free pass from school today because I'm bringing her, if it's okay with you, I'm bringing her to meet you later on, but she was inspired by watching you. They go in the backyard and they have swim races all the time now, my son as well. So, I mean, like, what are some of those moments? You mentioned people coming up to you and crying about it. What's the most significant or touching moment that you've had with somebody that told a story of their relationship with water or just how they viewed swimming as it relates to the black community?
I definitely would have to say the younger generation. I mean, growing up, you always have a role model and someone you look up to and want to be like. And the fact that now I'm that person to others is really humbling. And you got to start swimming with your young. I mean, I definitely can teach you how to swim.
I might be hopeless. I might be hopeless.
Right.
You really think you can teach me how to swim?
Yeah. I'll be patient.
No, I don't know if you got that much time. You're busy. I don't know if you have that much time. But the younger generation, though, is really where it's resonating.
Yeah, but I mean, 70% of African Americans don't know how to swim, and 60% of Hispanics also do not know how to swim. And just with proper swim lessons, you have an 88% chance of not drowning if you were in a circumstance like that.
See, I just stay away from the water altogether. That's just what I do.
You can't do that. So it's just inspiring that I can get somebody into the sport, and the sport that I love can give so much back to someone else. And I think that's really what's most rewarding about this whole experience.
All right. Well, since we're family now, you know, me and your mom and your dad, I believe, we all went to 35.
Yes. We
all represent New Orleans. Maybe I'll take you up on that swimming lesson. You know, they got a lot of babies probably gonna be named Simone, right? You know,
yes.
Between you and Simone Biles. Tell me nobody confused you for Simone Biles.
I mean, they're tagging me in like social media, like pictures of her, and saying @Simone Manuel. And that's not me.
Simone Manuel, ladies and gentlemen. You'll be seeing a lot more of this face. Congratulations. It's an honor to have you. We appreciate you. All right, you know what time it is. It is time for the one and only Doing Too Much Countdown. Let's start with some minor leaguers getting off some takes about Tim Tebow's baseball future, or lack thereof, maybe.
Did you see Tim Tebow on TV yesterday?
I did.
What'd you think?
I think he's too big for that shirt.
What's Tim Tebow's chances of making it to the big leagues?
2.5%.
Maybe 1%?
11%.
He's got good swing. The tools are there.
Is he going to make it to the big leagues?
No.
More like 1 in a million. So you're telling me there's a chance?
I'm telling you, minor league clubhouses are low-key like comedy clubs. Now, you hang around a lot of football players. You talk to a lot of football players, a lot of sources. What are they saying about Tim Tebow's chances at making this happen?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's an easy joke to make. I heard that some of the critics are saying that this was a waste of time, to some saying this was better than expected in terms of his performance. But my question to you is, at what age do you stop trying to go back and reclaim old dreams? 40? 35? I'm just going to dominate selling Girl Scout cookies now. I'm going to go back to that.
Everybody can be 21 like you. The Mavericks, on September 13th, they're holding a 101 basketball clinic for women that night. It was an opportunity for women to learn and understand the fundamentals of basketball in a fun, light, and interactive atmosphere.
Ooh, I like the opportunity to learn. I like that. Not really. Come on, man.
Well, here's where I was going to take it.
Yes.
They got a lot of fellas out here need this.
I know.
You need to give a clinic for everybody.
I can run my own
clinic. Frankly, look.
Start my own business.
Is Rick Carlisle going to be there?
Shark Tank. I'm going to do it.
Is Rick Carlisle going to be there? Because we all going to learn a lot from him.
I think so.
Number 3, Jerry Jones. After Jerry said that the linebacker Sean Lee is not hurt at all, it was later revealed that Lee had undergone an MRI on his knee. But according to Jones, only their trainer knew about said MRI.
nobody knew in our organization that he was getting an MRI, but the trainer. And I'm going to kick his for not sending me a note.
All right, Jer.
So can we imagine a 73-year-old going up against a guy that probably has like 900 kettlebells in his basement? Can you picture that?
Actually, I can.
How does that look?
You can't take a dump without Jared knowing.
Ooh.
He got to know.
Why you had to go there?
Especially with Sean Lee. Jim McElwain coming in number 2. According to Colorado State punter Hayden Hunt, current Florida head coach Jim McElwain never learned his name during his time with Colorado State, even referred to him as punt guy during their exit interview. Punt guy.
Name 5 punters.
Wait, what?
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
No, wait.
Punters.
How you just gonna put me on the spot like that?
That is my point. That we're not supposed to necessarily know your name.
Wait
That's
a second.
just how
though.
it is.
Wait a second.
Be a quarterback. Be a wide receiver.
But don't tell me special teams are 1/3 of the game. Don't tell me it's a field position
I can
game.
name a punter. Britton Colquitt.
Name 5. Dustin Colquitt.
Dustin. Oh,
Keep
wow.
going.
Very creative.
What else you got? What else you
That's
got?
it.
What's the one that just got karate kicked by Antonio Brown?
I don't know.
This is too much information for one picture.
Okay.
Adam Schefter tweeted that he had dinner with Adrian Wojnarowski. Finally got a taste of his own medicine because he was on his phone during dinner. What were you doing, Schefter? Slacking?
Wow.
You went on your phone?
This dinner is like the Insider Olympics. Can I get a scoop of who's going to replace Mark Sanchez?
That's just way too much. I would steal both of their phones.
Their phone
That's what I
bills
would
can't
try
pay
to
for
do.
a small country. Both of them.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
How
saying.
many phones were on the table at one time? 2 of the best at what you do. It's all in fun. It's hard to take you seriously right now. You're one of the best at what you do, but you don't bet on Mark Sanchez, Josina.